You're listening to Vitamins on Literati Records Podcast.
Welcome to episode 41 of the Literati Records Podcast. I'm your host, Marcus, and I want to thank you for tuning in, turning on, and supporting independent music. We've got a few announcements to knock out before we get to today's feature. We are still waiting to hear from our $100 monthly cash prize winner for May. If your email begins AndrewMills990, email us from that account to claim your prize. Once again, if your email begins with Andrew Mills 990, send us an email from that account to literati@literatirecords.com and claim your $100 cash prize. If you'd like a shot at our $100 cash giveaway for June, get on over to our website at www.literatirecords.com and sign up for our email list. There are a few rules and guidelines listed with the form, so be sure to look those over as well. You can also connect with us on Facebook and Twitter. We mostly reserve our website for podcast posts and a few other pages, but Facebook and Twitter are where we like to interact more directly with the independent music community. My guest on the show today is local Denver band Vitamins. You may remember them as our featured guest on episode 2 of the show, which makes them the first artist to do a return feature. Why is that significant? Because it means the band has returned from hiatus and is again making music together. But I'll let vocalist Lizzy Allen fill you in on all those details during today's interview. The music on today's show was taken from various points throughout Vitamin's career, and a complete track listing can be found on our website at www.literatirecords.com. Now, welcome back to the show, Vitamins. Right, I'm down here at Lost Lake, where my guest is Lizzy Allen from the band Vitamins. You guys kind of have a special place in my heart for sure. You're the first local band that I interviewed. You were the second band ever on my podcast. And you're the first return guest to the podcast. So
Wow.
A series of firsts for you guys.
Awesome.
Give us a quick rundown on the lineup of the band for those who aren't here today.
We have Crawford Filio on the drums, Ryan Ellison on bass and guitar, and Matt Daniels on bass and guitar as well.
So no lineup changes, same lineup as before.
Right, yeah.
You do have a reunion show coming up. Unfortunately, it will have passed by the time this airs. But what brought you guys back together?
Well, we had taken a hiatus. We were all doing different things, and I think we just kind of missed playing with each other and had tried playing with other people, and we've been playing with each other for so long that it's hard to get that same feeling playing with new people, and we just thought, if we're all in the same town, we might as well make some music together.
Well, if you're comfortable discussing it, was there a particular reason for the hiatus? Or just, at that point, y'all needed a break from each other? That happens sometimes.
Yeah, one of the bigger reasons was one of the guys, Ryan, who's a founding member, moved to Chicago to do piano training school, and I was on the road with the Flaming Lips, and Crawford was in different projects, starting a label. Matt Daniels was with Gauntlet Hair, touring with them, so it just kind of, we were all at different places, and weren't lining up as we had before, so.
Little break seemed to make sense for everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Has it felt like you just picked up where you left off, or has the time apart allowed everyone to bring some new creativity to the table?
I think it's going to take some time. Right now we just got back together, and this is, our first show we're doing, big show, and I think, initially we picked up our instruments, started playing, we weren't sure of what we were playing and how the songs went. It's like your fingers couldn't find the notes. But eventually, we hashed out some of our old songs, and yeah, I think we actually are going through another change because this is our last show with Matt.
Oh.
So he's moving to Chicago. Another one gone to Chicago.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to go through another change, but I think there's going to be some new sounds coming out of that.
So it's kind of a reunion show, farewell Matt show kind of thing going on too.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, now I saw on Facebook that you guys have a new release in the works. Any release date set for that?
Tomorrow. It's kind of like a surprise release.
Cool.
Because we didn't know if it was going to be ready, but it looks like it's going to be ready tomorrow.
Now, your bassist, Ryan Ellison, sent me an email and said, the record is entitled Motions and is composed of many of the loose singles that have been released over the past 2 years, a few lost tracks from a 2011 recording stint, and is strung together with ambient, atmospheric transitions. Altogether, it makes for quite an experience. Did you say that's an accurate description of the new release?
You know, he knows better than I do because he's probably listened to it more than I have. I haven't had time to really even listen to the whole thing, so...
It sounds like it should be pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Do you guys have any plans for another full length in the future, or you're just kind of taking it as it comes and seeing what happens?
I think this is pretty much... I mean, this is a full length. We thought it was going to be an EP, but it is pretty long. I mean, 35 minutes, so it might be considered an EP. I don't know. I think we're just kind of taking it step by step, especially because Matt's leaving and we don't know what's going to happen after that. I mean, I know we're going to still play, but we're going to experiment with new people coming in and everything.
Now, as you had mentioned, in addition to a digital release through your Bandcamp page, you'll be releasing a physical tape version on Crawford Filio's label, correct?
Uh-huh. I believe so, yeah.
Wanted to give him a little plug there.
Planted Tapes?
Yes, Planted Tapes. Well, another interesting release that came out while you guys were on hiatus is a 2-part set of live recordings from throughout the band's existence. Mm-hmm. How did that come together? It's really cool.
That was all Ryan. He just got really focused on finding all these recordings that we had done over the years. And he just, had compiled this great compilation of songs that we didn't even know were out there, Some of it's very surprising where he found them. And
is he kind of like the band archivist? He kind of keeps that kind of thing all together? I think he just had this
phase of just I want to do this.
Wow.
Go for it,
It's really cool. There's some songs on there that I hadn't even heard.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that hasn't even been recorded off that stuff.
Now I have most Vitamins releases. What track do you think that I should play to close the interview?
Bat in My House.
Bat in My House it is. Lizzy, thanks for taking time to sit down with us. Looking forward to the show tomorrow night.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And the new release.
Great. Nice talking to you.
You too. Thank you.